Life in the trenches. I once read a saying that in order to be a big man, you have to understand that life gets real between the A and B gaps.
1, 2, 3,
dominate!
Gritty, rough. It takes a tough man to take on that job.
1, 2, 3,
all in!
That's why you play the game, you know, to be physical, and it doesn't get more physical than inside in the trenches. You know, always need to keep your motor going and pretty much just defeat the guy that's in front of you.
It's a physical game, you know. I'm a skill guy, but I love watching the linemen.
The success of the skill players and the team relies heavily on the big fellas up front, winning the line of scrimmage.
That's where it all starts. The whole game starts the line of scrimmage. Defensive players, you know, we have a mindset here on the Rattlers, playing on the other side of the line of scrimmage. You know, Coach always says, change that line of scrimmage.
It's definitely physically demanding each and every play, but I think you got to create a mindset to where, you know, you're tough every play.
From a defensive line standpoint, you know, they are the seek and destroyers. They are the attackers, they're the hunters. The other side of the ball, you've got to have a sense of protection, overseers, security. There's two different mindsets, I think, that go on and collide to create the perfect storm.
It's like a boxing match every time. You have to have a good technique, use your hands, and if you can, throw a few insults in there too.
We want a pass rush that's going to be relentless, and then I like an offensive line that's nasty, that we get downfield on runs and screens and try to take some heads off. So.
After coaching both lines the past few years, this season Kani Kauahi is strictly on the offensive side, while former Tampa Bay head coach and new Rattlers assistant Dave Ewart takes over the defensive front.
Coach brought a whole new perspective on our pass rush. You know, the drills that we've been doing, you know, his constant coaching, you know, on and off the field has really helped us to try to take it to the next level.
That's a huge difference. He's a fantastic coach, and having one-on-one attention with him really helps. You can obviously see now with our offensive line, we're making great strides, and with his sole attention, it's really helped.
Linemen are a selfless, tight-knit group by nature, doing the dirty work without getting much recognition.
Without us, you can't have the guys going out on routes, quarterbacks making the great throws. We're essentially that barrier that holds up so we can make the plays happen.
Being a lineman, be it offensive or defensive, you know, you're not really out there for the glory. My glory comes at the end of the season when I get to hold a trophy on top of my head and take pictures with it.